Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hookster Talks. It's totally live as you can just see. And it's me back again with Mr. TB Bear. Say hello to all your fans, TB. Whoa, look, he's getting well excited now. Well excited. Look at him go. Look at him go. Wowzers. Wowzers. Hello everyone. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how long this stream's going to last because I have a major problem with the PC that is currently streaming this at the moment. Yes, I've carried on. I'm still going to stream, but for how much longer, I don't know. Yes, the fan is dying a death on this. It sounds like an old tractor from Jeremy Clarkson's farm at the moment. It's going. So it's not good. It's not good. Fortunately, I have a fan on the way to replace it, and I'm hoping it is just the fan and not like the motherboard is packing up or I don't know what. But at the moment, the PC's telling me that the fan is defective, so that's what I've got to go on. So that's what I've ordered to replace. But at the moment, she doesn't sound good, Captain. Yes. The delirium crystals are dying, Captain. So we could have a little problem here. As soon as the fan starts running and it's going, it's okay. But it takes about 5 or 6 goes for the fan to actually kick up, and it runs at full speed and it dies and it runs at full speed. It's horrible at the moment. It's horrible. I basically now switch the computer on and then go into another room and come back in 5 minutes, hoping that it's all running. And at the moment it is. So yes, we have problems. We have problems, Houston. But there you go. Hopefully we'll get them sorted out. But at the moment, it's not good, and the stream is already saying we're in the red. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, here we are, back again, and first I thought the fan had gone off for a minute there. It all went quiet. No, it's okay, it's still going. I've got a little checker as well on my computer that's telling me that the fan is spinning, but it's dodgy now. It's getting very, very dodgy indeed. And of course, streaming is not going to help it whatsoever, but there you go. So yes, F1 news first, because this is F1 Games PlayStation. Yes. So it's looking very exciting, the championship now, with Maxi Boy and Lulu. Who's going to win it? Who's going to duke it out and have a good fight in the end? I still say Max is going to win it. I still say he's going to win it. I hope so, because I did say that I would delete my channel if Lewis Hamilton won the championship. So that's going to be very embarrassing indeed. Yes, it'll be goodbye F1 Games PlayStation if he wins. So I've got my fingers crossed, and hopefully that Maxi Boy does it. But will he? I don't know. Lewis is looking very, very strong indeed. Very, very strong indeed. The car's looking great as well. So, yeah. And they're going to have the Brazil engine for Jeddah, which isn't going to help Maxi's chances. But he's still got that little bit of a deficit. That's the thing. He's still got that little bit in front. So if he can just sit there and get into second place, he's going to be in a good place, I think, at the end of the season. And he's got to get that fastest lap, because I think that extra point is going to be very, very important in these final 2 rounds. That extra point for fastest lap is going to be very important. So he's got to see if he can get that as well. So there you go. That's the F1 news. Who do you think is going to win in the end? I still think it's going to be Maxi Boy. But we will see. We will see. So that's the F1 news. If you look at the title of this video, it says Star Trek in the UK. Yes, exciting stuff, because apparently Star Trek Discovery Season 4 will be on in the UK on the Pluto TV channel. Okay, moving on swiftly. Pluto TV is free in the UK and it's available on everything, every single platform. It's on the PlayStation, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. If you've got that, it's a free app. It's also available on tablets, computers. It's completely free and it's everywhere at the moment. But it is owned by Viacom and CBS, who own Star Trek. So I didn't know that, but yeah, it is. So that could be a reason why they're putting Star Trek Discovery on there. This is just a stopgap. I'm sure it's not going to stay on there because, the actual Pluto TV. Well, I'm not going to put it down, but it's not that good, is it? No, it's mostly repeats of Dog the Bounty Hunter, Baywatch. If you like Baywatch, there's lots of Baywatch and a few other things. Lots of films, I must say, lots of films, but not very good ones. No, and there's about 100 channels worth of entertainment. If you want to have a look, go check it out. But in regards to sort of a competition for Netflix, nah. It's not there. It's not there. But, who knows? But anyway, I looked at the channel last night, and unfortunately there was nothing about Discovery, so I'm not quite sure whether this is legit or not. Yes, but it says it's going to be on the 26th, which is Saturday, actually. Yes. Saturday. No, it's not. It's Friday. Yeah, so it should be on tomorrow. So, yeah, there won't be anything on it tonight. So it should be on tomorrow. But I would have thought, wouldn't you, that they'd have sort of a little bit of advertising saying it was coming. But there's nothing at the moment. But anyway, we will see tomorrow then whether Star Trek Discovery is actually on Pluto TV in the UK. If it is, though, it'll be great news. I was actually having a little, because I've never actually put on Pluto TV, but I was actually doing a little experiment, and yeah, it's a lot like the other streaming services, like Netflix and that, you know. You can stop after about 10 minutes and come back to the same programme later on, and it's still there for you, and it says, would you like to resume? It's a little bit janky. It's you know, it hasn't got the same quality that Netflix has got, obviously with the menus and that, but it's free. That's a good thing about it. It's absolutely free. So that's good. So anyway, go check out Pluto TV. I'm not endorsed or sponsored by them. I just like to say that. But if they would like to sponsor my channel, I'd be very happy to do so. We can have Pluto TV ads going across the top of the screen, or I don't know. But yeah, that would be great. So Pluto TV, please contact me. I'm sure you're watching because everyone watches Hookster Talks, you know. I mean, my viewership now is just ridiculous. It really is. I'm going to have to hire someone because I just can't cope with all these viewers now. It's just ridiculous. And all the comments. I'm going to have to get myself a personal secretary. Yeah, dream on, Dave. Dream on, personal secretary. As I've said before, this channel is run on a budget of 0.00 pence. Yeah, there's no budget for this channel whatsoever. No. If things go wrong, I just have to carry on until it all blows up, like I'm doing at the moment with this PC and a dodgy fan. I'm still streaming with a PC with a dodgy fan, everyone. Yeah, still streaming. But there you go. Please donate to the stream for my fan. No, it's all right. It was 15 quid. It was 15 quid. It was a very nice price for a fan. But I mean, it's just a fan. What, you know, not that expensive, are they? And no, it hasn't got any neon lights on it. It doesn't start glowing blue. It's a fan. Yeah, you plug it into your motherboard on your computer. It goes round and it keeps your computer cool. That's what you have a fan for. All these neon flashing lights. And ooh, what a load of crap. What a load of crap. Yes, just buy a fan and stick it in there and be done with it. And that's what I've done. Yes, but it hasn't come yet. It's coming tomorrow, I think. Yes. So hopefully, I have actually got my screwdriver at the ready. It took me an age to find a screwdriver, but yes, this is the magic screwdriver, and that will exactly fit inside my PC and undo the 4 screws that are required to undo the fan. If it works. It could all go tits up. And it's not even the fan that's wrong. No, it's probably the motherboard. But I've had a look, and I'm looking pretty hopeful, in fact, because everything is actually controlled by the fan. The fan's actually got a little speed controller inside it, which I didn't know. I thought it was controlled by the computer, but it's not. The computer just actually runs power to the fan, basically, and that's about all the job that it does. And there's a little tiny sort of chip inside that actually sort of regulates the speed of the fan, but that's all inside the fan. So yeah, once you get rid of all that, hopefully the new fan will be good to go. We will see. Anyway, let's see if we've got any comments. I've got to go over to the laptop again because once again I've forgotten to get the tablet ready. Let's have a look and see if there's anyone here. Oh, there's people here. Oh my goodness. I better give them a TB wave then. So don't forget, everyone, if I suddenly cut out, it's because I've had to switch it off because the fan's dodgy, okay? So if I suddenly go, then I will say good night, everyone, right now, just in case, okay? So if I go, you'll know. But I'm just listening. The fan is running. Yes. So it's all good. I can actually show you the fan. Not literally, but... We see if I can get a bit of better light for you. I don't know if you can see that. Off to the right hand side, look where it says fan speed 21,000 RPM. There you go. So it's doing all right at the moment. It's doing all right. Anyway, special TB wave to who have we got? Scott Barnes is in the house. Yes, TB wave to Scott. Who else have we got? And Matthew D'Souza as well. Yay! Special TB wave to Matthew D'Souza. Before we start, I'd just like to say, Matt, that video you posted, I think it was yesterday, about the first few laps of Jeddah circuit, yeah, all I can say is great minds must think alike, and I'm going to say snap, because I've actually made a video almost exactly the same as yours, but I did make it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, just to say that it's not big YouTubers nicking small YouTubers' ideas. No, I did make it 2 weeks ago. I've just got to do the commentary on it, and it's ready to rock and roll. But yeah, same idea. Same idea. Hopefully that'll be out next week, and you can sue me for everything that I'm worth, which is 0.00 pence. So it's all good. It's all good. I saw it and I went, oh, interesting. But honestly, I made it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I recorded the video 2 weeks ago. I've edited it as well. And I said I've just got to do the commentary on it, which I'm hoping to do next week, ready before the actual Jeddah race. That's the plan anyway. It probably won't work because the computer will probably blow up, but that's the plan at the moment. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for that. Right, so Scott Barnes says, hi Dave, hope you're well. Yes, very well, thanks Scott, thank you. Apart from the computer, apart from the PC, that's not very well at all. No. It honestly sounds like one of those tractors from Jeremy Clarkson's farms. It does. It's going. You can't hear it because the microphone's very directional. It only picks up my voice. But I mean, the computer's only just off to the right here. But yeah, it's loud. It's loud. I think all the janky bits inside the fan are sort of meeting each other in the middle and smashing against each other, and the whole thing's just going to explode. Possibly during this stream, which will be quite funny. In fact, quite funny indeed. But there you go. Hello, yellow Renault bus driver. Yellow Renault bus driver? Oh my goodness. TB. Give me a cuddle, TB. That's outrageous. It's outrageous, isn't it? Outrageous calling me a yellow Renault bus driver. Bus driver. Bloody bus driver. That's unbelievable. We're not, are we? Oh, you're such a sexy bear. Come here, TV. Oh, I just want to eat you all day and all night. Yeah. I just want to say I've had a small victory as well. TB's making me itch. Perhaps he's got syphilis. I just like to say a small victory as well. Last week's stream, which a lot of you were there for, I remember, was actually demonetized by YouTube. They deemed it unsuitable for advertisers. And you know what? I did about 3 or 4 other videos which I tested, and they were all demonetized. All the streams, everything. And I thought, no, I've had enough of this. So last week's stream, I actually watched myself from start to finish, and I was intently listening to every single word to see if there was anything that was offensive, that was not sort of ad-friendly. And I went right through to the end of the stream, bloody 2 hours worth, and no, there was nothing. I said, right, I've had enough of this. So I protested to YouTube, and they manually reviewed the video, which all I can say is God help them. God help them. But yes, they manually reviewed the video and they classed it as advertiser friendly. So I just like to say, yippee! A small victory against YouTube. That just proves that this isn't actually YouTube. This is just their automated robot, which is just automatically flagging all my live stream videos as being, I don't know, offensive when they're not anyway. I try to, I mean, when I label up these videos, I always say contains some swearing at some point during the video, which is fine. And then I say that it's still ad friendly because, the YouTube guidelines now are that you can use, colourful language and still be ad friendly, That's clearly what it says in the rules. So that's what I put down as every video. I don't even say that, the video's 100% fine, there's nothing in it. I always say that, no, it's got to, but apart from that, it's fine. And yes, they finally agree with me on this video, and they have now monetized it again. So that's a small victory for F1 Games PlayStation. And I'm very determined now to actually go back through a lot of the other live streams and protest them as well, because it's just ridiculous. It really is. I feel like when I fill these in on YouTube and it says no, you haven't done that right, that I've done something wrong, and so I get very nervous when I actually press the monetization button now. That because if you get too many of these wrong, I think you get some sort of sanction. I don't know what it is, but something happens to your channel. Sometimes they sort of restrict your ability to do live streams, and you can only upload videos of 15 minutes long or so until I think that lasts 30 days, and then that's taken off. So I get very nervous at the amount that they flag. But clearly now it's just an automated service that's doing this, and that needs to be addressed because it's ridiculous. It's just a waste of my time to keep, and it's a waste of YouTube's time, because if someone had to sit there for 2 hours and watch through that stream just to say it was YouTube, I could have told them that. They should trust their creators a lot more than what they do. I could have told them whether that was friendly or not. If someone says something that is offensive and I know it's offensive, then I won't even monetize the video. But yeah, doesn't happen very often. But there you go, small victory, small victory. Scott says hi TB. There you go. Scott says hi TB. Little TB special wave for Scott. Look at him go. Look at him, he's like a trip hammer. Look at him go. Fantastic. What else we got? Turn the fan off, Rich Mix, put it into lead. Yep, that's exactly what the problem is. I run the fan on Rich all the time. I have done since I've had the computer. That's exactly it, Matt. Yeah, it's been on Rich for so long that it's worn out now. Worn out. Yeah. Hang on, I've got to check it. It's still going round. I really shouldn't be streaming at all with a dodgy fan, but who cares? But I've got lots of things here that I'm constantly looking at, and it's running. So what can I say? It's running. So we're all good. I've got this little fan checky thing that I'm just looking at now. There you go. 23,000 RPM. That's good. It's supposed to run between 2,000 and 23,000. So that's good. We're all right. It actually quietens down. And it has done now, actually. It does quieten down after about half an hour. So I'm pretty sure it's a cold start issue. That when the fan is like freezing cold and starting, that obviously there's something wrong with the fan. And once the fan warms up, it's probably the bearing inside the fan. Once the fan warms up, then it starts running how it should do. But it's definitely a cold start problem. It did start a long time ago, I have to say, about 6 months ago. It started. Unfortunately, of course, we were going through the pandemic, and I thought, well, that's going to take quite a lot to fix that. And I've actually been in contact with HP, who actually make the computer, and they actually want to charge me 125 to 150 pounds for me to send it to them, for them to fix it, because unfortunately they want to replace the heatsink as well, which I don't want to do, because the heatsink is the computer's only 3 years old, and the heatsink should be fine after 3 years old. The thermal paste inside that needs replacing, that should be fine. I've got computers that are 11, 12 years old that I've never replaced the thermal paste on. So, the heatsink doesn't need replacing. But to remove the heatsink, you have to literally take the whole computer apart. That's why it's costing £150. But the only problem with the computer at the moment is the fan, and the fan sits on top of the heatsink. And so if I can replace the fan and it works, then that will be the end of it. And it'll only cost me 15 quid, which is great. But unfortunately, if it still starts running fast, then that means that there's a problem with the motherboard. But hopefully, fingers crossed, that won't be the issue. Yes, it'll just be the fan. I mean, when I switch the computer on, the error message that comes up on the screen is that one of your fans is defective. So that's what I've got to base my diagnosis on. It says the fan is defective, so you replace the fan and go from there. Unfortunately, with computers, it's all a guessing game. It's like a car. If something's not working right with the car, then you replace that bit. If it's not sounding right, then you put a new fuel injection system in it or something like that. But sometimes that doesn't fix it. But you've got to. It's a process for elimination. That's what you got to do. Computers are very much like cars. You just got to replace the bits that you think are wrong until eventually it starts working properly again. But we will see. Fingers crossed, it's just the fan. thankfully, just over to the left, I do have a backup computer, so I can still do the videos if the fan doesn't work. Because obviously, if the fan doesn't work and it's still doing the same thing with a new fan, I will probably have to retire the computer until I can somehow sort out how to get it fixed. Because I really can't keep using it like that, because eventually it'll probably bugger up something else. So I'll have to. But I have got a backup computer, and I can still do the videos on that as well. So that will tide me over until I can sort out how to get this one fixed. But hopefully it'll just be the fan. Let's just hope so. Red Bull and Max will win, I think. Yeah, I hope they do. Otherwise, I'm going to have to delete my channel, Matt, and that's not going to be fun. Yes. So I hope he does win. Yes. I think he's got it. I think he has got it. He's got just enough points ahead to put Lewis in big trouble. And this makes Lewis possibly try to make a mistake in trying to beat him. See, it's Lewis who's the one under pressure, not Max. Because Max has got that little cushion. And so Lewis is the one that's going to go out there and try to beat Max, you know, Silverstone styly, you know. So that could happen. That could happen purely because Max is ahead. I think if Lewis was ahead, Lewis wouldn't be, you know, Lewis would be fine and he wouldn't be, but he's going to have to push and he's going to have to do whatever he can to try and stay ahead of Max, and that could force him into an error. And one error from Lewis, that's all we need, one error from Lewis and it's all over. If Max finishes first or second at Jeddah and Lewis scores no points because he crashes, that's it, that's game over. I mean, we'll still have to go into the final round, but Lewis will have almost a zero chance of catching Max at that point, because he'll be so many points ahead. So that's what we need. One mistake from Lewis. So Lewis is the one that's on the ropes. Lewis is definitely the one on the ropes. He's got it all to do. Max basically has just got to play the waiting game. He's basically just got to sit behind Lewis. And I'm sure he's still going to win, isn't he? If he comes in second and Lewis finishes in first. Am I right? I'm not quite sure how the points are. But yeah, if he just finishes in second, I think he's still won it. I'm sure he has. I don't know. Not quite sure now. I may be wrong. There's a 6-point deficit, isn't there, between first and second? I'm not sure, but I think if he just sits in second place, he might still win it. We will see. And that's all he's got to do. No heroics into stand-up up, please. No heroics from Max at all. Just sit there behind Lewis. That's all he's got to do. He's got to win the championship by backing off a little bit. That's all he's got to do. No, I mean, you've been round the Jeddah track and I've been round it, Matt. That turn one is going to be very, very interesting because I went round for 5 laps with the AI. And there's really not a lot of places to sort of stop on that first turn. So that's going to be interesting because all the cars were sort of, the AI cars were sort of not quite sure where to brake there. So that could be an interesting turn one. But all Max has got to do is not go for any heroics and try and whiz past into the lead. He's just got to sit there. Just got to sit there in second place. And he's still going to win. I'm sure he is. So that's hopefully what's going to happen. Matt says, I'll put you on that GTA spaceship like you did with Arava. I actually saw that again the other day, that video. Yes, I was going through some old videos and there it was, and I thought, I'll watch that again. I can't believe how... Oops, laptop's gone off. Come back. I can't believe how bad it was, to be honest. Yes, that was in my very early days of editing. Yes, it was pretty atrocious. But it was still fun, though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And of course, it was featured on the X-Matty G Christmas banter stream, and they actually talked about it, which I was very happy about. Yeah, X-Matty G used to have his own YouTube channel, and he used to have a what he called the banter stream every Christmas, where he brought together, I think it was through Google Hangouts. Yeah, Christ, that was bad. The quality was terrible, but used to bring together a lot of like the F1 YouTubers, and they used to sit there and just like chat crap for about 10 minutes at a time, and he used to pass over to someone else. So yeah, and I was talked about on there, so I am famous, yes. Or should I say I made X-Matty G famous? I don't know. It may be the case that I did. Who knows? But there you go. Thumbs up from Scott Barnes. Thank you, Scott. Yes, well done, Dave. Beating the company legend. Indeed. Indeed. Matthew says, the straights are long, but not much space, similar to Vietnam. Yeah, you know, you'll see it in the video, but when I went round there, I saw so many other circuits on that track. It was unbelievable. The pit lane reminds me 100% of Baku. Yeah, really does. And some of the other sort of turns, I'm like, wait a minute, I remember. And there's lots of Singapore-like bits in it, if you've noticed. Yes, lots of Singapore bits. So there seems to be an amalgamation of a lot of tracks on there. But I actually enjoy... Well, I'll leave it for the video. But yeah, I'll just say I did actually enjoy the circuit. I have to say. So much better than Vietnam. Oh my God. Vietnam. Oh dear. It's just horrible. Really is horrible. No ebb, no flow, just nothing. And a roundabout on a circuit. Who put a roundabout on a circuit? I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? We have enough roundabouts in England. We don't need some on our race circuits. But anyway, that's all gone now. Vietnam track is almost completely gone. I saw some pictures on Google about the circuit a few days ago, and apart from there's like half a grandstand which is still standing, because it was a adapted road course anyway, so they basically just put it back as a road. There's a couple of little little mini sausage curbs still sitting in the road, but apart from that, it doesn't even look like a race circuit anymore. No, it's all gone. It's all gone. Very, very sad, sort of tale that we were all ready to go. Then the pandemic came along, but I don't think we would have gone there anyway, because the man who was in charge of it and, in charge of building it and the money and what have you, I mean, he's in jail now, isn't he, for fraud or something. So I'm pretty sure it would never have gone ahead anyway, to be honest, even without the pandemic. It's all a very, very sordid tale indeed. And I have to say, I think if Bernie Ecclestone would still been in charge, this race would never, the circuit, I don't think would ever have been built, to be honest. Yeah, I just can't see that would have happened. No, not if Bernie had still been in charge. But there you go, a sad story, and yeah, it's almost completely gone now. No, completely gone, and was never raced there. That's the sad thing. A car did not do well, I expect they did in just testing the circuit, but apart from that, a car sort of, in a Grand Prix has never actually done a single lap around it, which is, it's pretty sad really, I have to say. But oh my God, what a waste of bloody money, eh? What a waste of money. We're talking millions and millions and millions. Well, probably that bloke didn't have, who's now in jail. I don't know. I can't really comment any further. But yeah, but that must have cost millions and millions and millions of dollars, pounds, yens, whatever. I can't remember what the currency is in Vietnam right now. But what a complete waste of money, really. Just an atrocious waste of money to spend it all on that, and it never gets raced there, and then the bloke who sorted it out ends up in jail. Sounds like a typical sort of movie script story, doesn't it, really? But there you go. Not good, not good. But thankfully, we're never going to race there, because it's gone now. So that's it. It'll just be one for the history books. It'll be quite good actually to now be in that Codemasters game F1 2020, because it won't be anywhere else. Because I mean, I can't see anyone on sort of iRacing building that circuit as an iRacing track, can you, to be honest? Or R Factor or any of those. I can't see anybody bothering with it, to be honest. So it'll probably just exclusively be in F1 2020. So yeah, it's only in 2020 as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, so it's only ever been in one game. So that's quite a good thing for the history books, actually, to sort of have that. That'd be quite good. I like that. Well done, Codemasters. I'm sure the track designer at Codemasters, when he heard that it wasn't ever going to be raced there, was probably crying in his ginger tonic, I would have thought. Going, oh, I spent bloody 4 months on that track. 4 months I spent on that track. I'm never going to use it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, you know, as I always say, it's a job. You get paid for it. So what does it matter? What does it matter? Yeah, what does it matter? He would have got paid for it. He's probably still there making other tracks right now. So it doesn't matter. You win some, you lose some. And in that situation, you know, he lost out. But there you go. What can you do? Scott says, I enjoy Jeddah as driving not on the game, but in real life race not. It's NASCAR Daytona style. No moves anywhere. Yeah, that's true. It does feel very NASCAR-ian, if that's even a sentence. Probably isn't. But yeah, it does feel very NASCAR-ian. I do agree with you there, Scott. But I did like the circuit, I must admit. Compared with some of them, horrible, like Vietnam. It had some good points going for it, I think. Good points. But we will see in the Grand Prix. I am pretty excited to see what happens into that turn one, because that looks very tight indeed. As I say, the AI were all over the place. They were like, oh, shall we brake here or shall we brake there? And in that sort of stadium section bit where you've got that sweeping left-hander and you've got all the grandstands off to the right, you can actually go around the outside and past the cars. So that will be interesting in the real Grand Prix, whether that is actually going to happen or not. I'm not so sure. Obviously, when you're looking at it on a computer game, it doesn't reflect at all on real life. But yes, there is an opportunity. Excuse me, Jesus. There is an opportunity for you to go around the outside as you're going around that sweeping left. So yeah, I'd like that, and I do like the way it sort of undulates as you go around that corner, and you can see all the crowds there off to the right hand side. That should be good in the race, especially if you've got a ticket and you're sitting, you know, in one of those seats, because that is pretty close. I must admit, you've only got like the barrier there, and the seats are right there, so you're very, very close to the cars, which is good, very, very good indeed. Oh, I apologise for that sneeze. Yeah, came out of nowhere, it did. Came out of nowhere. But yeah, so there you go. We will see what happens as Maxi Boy and whatever's duke it out. But hopefully it will be okay. Okay, fan check. Hey, it's still going round. We're all right. We're actually in the green as well on the stream. So yeah, it's not looking too bad at all. Hopefully I'll get the fan and I can sort it out at the weekend. I mean, changing it's only going to be a 5-minute job. Just undo 4 screws, pull out the connector and put the new one in. Away you go. But we will see, and hopefully the problem will be solved. So yes. Right, let's have a look at the comments. The start is going to be lipping the lips. Yes, it will. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I can't wait for that, actually. I can't wait indeed. Okay, well, we've reached that point of the show every week. You know what's happening now, don't you? Yes. Yes, you know what's happening now. It's that time of the week again where we dial up a random stranger off the internet. Yes. Completely random stranger. We don't know who it is. No, we don't know who it is at all. But we're going to dial them up and see if they actually answer. Now, I'm not going to go with the people that I did last week because unfortunately none of them answered. So we're going to have to go with the flow here and go with ones that we know will possibly answer. Yes. I would like to just pick one at random, but as I say, you know, oh, perhaps I should just ring the whole chat. What do you reckon? Shall I just ring the whole chat? The Elite Racing League chat. Shall I just ring them and see if anyone answers? That would be good, wouldn't it? Well, you know what? I'm tempted to now. I'm tempted to do that. Or rubbing hands. Phone touch. Yeah, shall I just ring the whole of the ERL chat and see who answers? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, this will be fun. Bloody hell. Oh, I can only select up to 8. Up to 8. Let's get rid of those. That one. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bloody hell, we've still got too many. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Someone else has got to go. Someone else has got to go. Who should we get rid of? Get rid of that one. There you go. Let's go for it. See what happens. This will be fun. Hello? So I could possibly be talking to 8 people, which is probably going to send my PC fan into a complete meltdown. Oh, God. My mistake. Let's try that again. Unfortunately, I forgot to switch my camera off. I do apologise. Okay. Oop. I've gone into silent mode. I've gone into silent mode, everyone. Here we go. Oh, I've got to delete all these again. Oh, that one, 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 that one. Yeah, yeah. Right, here we go. Here we go, everyone. Let's give it a try. Like I say, PC's probably going to melt down now. It's probably going to melt down now. Here we are. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm ringing 8 people in our chat. I bet you nobody's going to answer. Bet you. Hello? You're live on Hookster Talks. Oh, God. Look at that. Out of 8 people, who do we get? Bloody Orlando. Unbelievable.
Is this an ERL sanctioned meeting? Like, what's going on, Dave? I mean, you rang the entire group.
I know. I thought I'd do a new one. I've rung 8 people because that's the maximum I can ring, and you were the first one to answer.
Oh, Christ. Well, listen, Dave, I've got some news. I'm taking a little trip down memory lane with Mr. Dominic Orlando. Let's see here, 2003. So little Dommy in 2003 was 8 years old. Let's see how he scored on his math test here. Oh, look at that, a 55 out of 55. Perfect score for Mr. Dominic Orlando. Unbelievable scenes.
Wow.
Look at this stuff. I mean, there is some advanced mathematics in here. I got to put 2 spots on each ladybug here. I'm counting Canadian currency up here. That's pretty impressive. Look at that. 4 quarters is $1. That's pretty awesome. And look at this. The second grade boys have 21 baseballs. The girls have 12 more baseballs than the boys. How many baseballs do the girls have? And, you know, I nailed it. It's 21 plus 12. Wait. How many baseballs do the... Oh, yes. 21 plus 12 is, in fact, 33. So, I mean, it's just incredible scenes here at the Orlando household. Yeah, we've got some geometry at the back here. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable stuff. Hopefully this content is suitable for Hookster Talks. Oh, Jesus Christ, let's look at a self-portrait here of Mr. Dominic Orlando. Wow. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Sharing thoughts and feelings. Okay, Dave, let's have a look here. I am happiest. I think, by the way, disclosure, I think I wrote this when I was like 6 or 7, I think. Let's see. I am happiest when I win games. Okay, that's good, I guess.
Nothing
I would
changed
like
there
to
then.
learn how to. I would like to learn how to write in cursive writing. I mean, the spelling of cursive is a little bit questionable, but okay, let's see. My favorite food is Oreos. Yes, Oreo cookies. Love those. The food I dislike the most is peanut butter. I mean, that's surprising. I mean, I'm not a
Yeah.
huge fan of peanut butter, but I'm not allergic or anything. So, ready for this jaw dropper, Dave? When I wake up in the morning, I usually feel tired.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Breaking
that's
news.
some really insightful stuff here at 7 years old. I like people who listen. Again, a little bit questionable on the spelling. Something that scares me. Ooh, when I am alone in the dark. And you know what, Dave? I'm going to say this live on Hookster Talks. I still sleep with a nightlight.
Oh, dummy.
I still, to this day, have a little bit of light in the room while I sleep.
How on earth could you go around Joe's house then if you're scared of the dark?
Well, Joe has lights in his room everywhere, and if sometimes if I sleep in his spare bedroom and there's no light, I'll put the flashlight on my phone and leave it on overnight. I just don't like sleeping in like pitch black. You know what I mean?
I know, but he's also got a Michael Myers mask that he puts on regularly and walks around the place with it, doesn't he?
That's right. That's why I have to have the light on just to make sure. You know, like I want my senses to kick in like that whenever
Yeah.
I wake up. You know, especially if it's a
Hey.
bad dream or something.
Hey, is that a Dyson vacuum cleaner?
It's not a Dyson, unfortunately.
Oh,
It's
that's good.
Hoover. It's a good old Hoover.
Hoover! Wow,
Yeah, I was just-
that's a blast from the past.
Oh, here we go. We've got a live shot of Stinky Baby. Hey, smooch. Oh, she's chewing one of her bully sticks, one of her bonies. So she's having a grand old time.
Nice.
What else is going on here at the Orlando residence? Honestly, Dave, I've just been cleaning up most of the day. I did some mopping and some vacuuming and a little bit of sweeping and stuff. Cleaned up the rig a little bit. Mounted the power bar here to the side to make it, trying to do some wire management. I still have to do a bunch of cable management, like especially over here. But yeah, I got sidetracked when I found this little treasure trove of Dommy's past. But yeah, just doing stuff around the house today, cleaning up. And yeah, having a good time. I'm still unpacking from being kidnapped at Joe's.
How did
Finally
that
made
go?
it
Are you
back
still
home.
alive?
Yeah, it was nice. It was all right. I survived. But yeah, it was a good time overall. Stinky had a blast with her boyfriend Marty. So the dogs had a great time. But yeah, everything's good. Everything's pretty good. What's been the topic of discussion on Hookster Talks? I'll let you take it away.
Oh, lots of things. We've been talking about F1, about Maxi possibly winning the championship. We've been talking about my my failing PC fan as well, which is
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been having weird PC problems too, Dave. But what's been up with your fan?
well, it's been like it for about, I don't know, 6 months now. When it fires up, it fires up and it runs really fast, and then it stops. And then it fires up again really fast, and it stops. It does that about 4 times, and then it suddenly starts, running properly. So yeah, it's not good. I mean,
I
yeah,
wonder if you and I have. Sorry, I was going to say, I wonder if you and I have to do the same thing and take our PCs apart and give it a good clean on the inside, because I know this one is covered in dust. Like you can even see on the bottom here that there's a
yeah,
ton of dust on the inside there. So
yeah. Well,
yeah,
I've actually got an
but
error message on mine that says that the fan's defective.
oh shit, okay,
So
bummer.
I'm going to replace the fan, and hopefully that will sort it out. Oh, look what we got here.
Yeah.
CRT TV again.
Oh yeah. I'm just running Sonic 3 in the background off the Wii here. I'm trying to organize this table.
What's
Again,
what's
I'm
that
just
on
like
what's that on
spending
top
the
of
day
the
cleaning.
what's that on top of the TV?
On top of the TV.
Yeah, that
Oh,
thing. What's that?
oh,
Silver thing.
oh!
No,
You mean
no,
this?
no, not that. Just, don't talk to me about that. Yeah, what's that? No, yeah, down,
These are
down.
all
The thing with
this.
yeah, that's it. That, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the switcher, Dave. So like, it's got all the things plugged into the back between the N64, the Wii, the PlayStation. What else is plugged into this? I think the Xbox is also plugged in as well to the switcher. Yeah, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 plugged in. And this is my personal PS3. Sega over there is connected via like the TV port, so I have to change the channel if I wanted to do that. But yeah, this is just my input switcher.
Nice.
But yeah, everything's pretty good with you, Dave.
Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. I have to admit.
Nice. I think I'm sticking with my I'm speaking. Sorry, I can't speak right now. I'm sticking with my prediction that the championship is going to go, well, obviously right down to Abu Dhabi. And I think the gap in the championship, when it's all said and done, is going to be less than 5 points.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Whoever gets it.
I said a little bit earlier, but I can't remember because I haven't looked at the points. But if Max finishes second behind Lewis in both the remaining races, does he still win it?
I'm just about to check that now. Let's go to F1.com. Standings, driver standings.
I think it's 14 points, isn't it? The difference.
Drivers. Okay. 343 to 351. I think that's 8 points now.
8 points.
43, 51. No, wait, sorry. Yeah, 8 points. So, no, if Lewis wins both races and Verstappen finishes second in both, he'll still lose out.
Yeah.
If Hamilton finishes second at Jeddah and Max finishes, if Hamilton finishes first at Jeddah and Max finishes second, then it's a 1 point difference, and it's pretty much just like a one and done race. Like whoever wins the race at Abu Dhabi wins the championship, unless something crazy happens where like Max finishes 9th and Lewis finishes 10th, and then it's tied in points, and then I'm not sure what the tiebreaker is, but the odds of that happening are so slim. It's like you can pretty much guarantee that Max and Lewis are gonna finish top 5 at least for the rest of the races.
Uh-huh. I was saying earlier as well that that Jeddah circuit is very, very interesting to turn one. I think there's going to be a collision at some point into turn one because it's very, very tight. And the AI cars didn't seem to know where they wanted to go, which is interesting.
Saudi Arabia. I want to see what the track looks like. Oh, well, that's not really... Okay, let's see. Which direction does it go? Oh, yeah, turn one is pretty tight. I think turn one is the tightest corner on the circuit. Maybe turn 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is all high-speed sweepy stuff. Maybe you can get a run on somebody going into turn 13 if you get this middle sector the end of the first sector right. So 13's a nice wide sweeping one, and then pretty much, there's a DRS detection like way back here. All through turns 20 and 21. Turn 22 could be a passing zone. Like with DRS, I see people passing here, especially if they've got a good run out of 15, 16, 17. And then the rest of the lap is just, it's more of a DRS straight. So I think there's opportunities to pass in this track. There's actually 3 DRS zones. Despite what a lot of people say online that this track is going to be like boring or tough to pass, in Sector 1, other than Turn 1 and Turn 4, I think the rest of the squiggly parts are going to be tough to pass, but I think you'll still see a lot of overtaking.
Yeah.
But most of it will be DRS overtakes. I don't see anybody like pulling a move into like turn 16 or something, getting a run off of 14. It's just too short of a run, I think. But it's a big circuit, like just over 6 kilometers.
Yeah, it is.
Is not a little circuit. So
it's very fast and flowing though. So you really don't have to slow down much. So you will get the lap done in quite a quick time.
Yeah. The other thing too, like we saw in Qatar, this track will probably put a lot of load on the tires, like especially like turn 13 will be a high load corner. Turn 22, like after the DRS zone, will be high load.
Yeah.
A lot of little sweeping S's like 9, 10, 11, even 7 and 8. So we might see some tire failures here. Oh, we have Jamie. We have Jamie in the chat.
Yes, Jamie.
I can't believe it.
Hello.
Jamie.
You're live to the world. Hello?
To the world?
Yeah.
To the world.
The world.
Oh, but I don't like the world.
Me neither, Jamie. Me neither. I've got to do the messages, Dom.
Okay, go for it.
Matthew, I presume this is to you, Dom. He says he's scared of cockroaches crawling on him at night.
Oh, Jamie.
Jamie!
There he is.
Now my computer's going to blow up.
Oh, yeah, can your computer handle all
What have you
this,
done to your face, Jamie?
I had an accident.
What you do?
What kind of an accident?
One where I fell out of bed.
You fell out of bed?
Fell out of bed?
That's not good, mate, is it?
Maybe it was a bunk bed from that gash there. Hey, Jamie, has anyone ever told you look a little bit like Alexander Ovechkin, the hockey player?
Did he used to play for the Detroit Red Wings?
No, he used to play for, I think he still plays for the Washington Capitals.
Don't know him then.
No? He's a Russian player. Yeah. But anyway, sorry, Dave. Go ahead with the messages.
Matthew says, if Verstappen beats Hamilton next race, it could be over realistically. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Scott says, tiebreaker in on wins.
Tiebreaker on wins, okay. Not sure who has more wins. But yeah, if Verstappen beats Hamilton, then it's a 15-point gap. Like if Verstappen gets first and Lewis gets second, gap's 15 points, which would mean Hamilton would need to finish first and Verstappen finishes fifth. And then even still, I don't know what the tiebreaker would be.
So anyway, are you gonna be okay, Jamie?
Yeah. I'm all right, mate.
Did you have to go to hospital or something?
No.
Good.
No, it's because my arm, innit? I had a seizure. But anyway.
Oh, right.
But yeah, back to F1 news.
Yes.
You know, I said to you a little while ago, Dave. I'm sure I did say this. I had a bad feeling Lewis Hamilton's going to win the title.
Yeah, I know. And I said a few weeks
That
ago
was
that,
after.
yeah, and I said a few weeks ago, if he wins, I'm going to delete my channel. So I'm very nervous right now.
Yeah, I mean, I believe I said it after Silverstone that I think Lewis is going to win the title,
Mm.
and to be honest, I think he is going to, and I'm going to cry because he's an absolute bellend. Are we allowed to say that without getting you banned?
Oh, I've no idea, mate. I've no idea. These days, I'm sure bell end is not, you know, a banned word, is it? Let's face it.
No, possibly not. No, but yeah, I think it is going to happen. I think I mean, the next two races suit the Mercedes, unfortunately,
Yeah,
as the last couple of Mercedes tracks have since their amazing upgrade, whatever they've done to their car.
yeah. Well, he's got that Brazil engine in it as well, hasn't he, for Jeddah? Which is the one that completely trounced Max, so that's not good either.
This weekend he has, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it this week? No, it's not even this weekend.
No,
It's
yeah,
weekend,
next
isn't it?
weekend, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the Brazil engine. The only hope is that he crashes. That is literally the only hope.
Yeah. I've no idea why they've put it at a fortnight gap when we're like almost at the end of November. They should have just done it this week, shouldn't they? And then had Abu Dhabi in 2 weeks' time or whatever. I can't understand why they've done a 2-week gap now.
I don't know. There must have been some sort of logistical reason there, and there.
Must have been, but
I
I just don't get it. Just get it over with. I mean, these seasons are going to run right up till Christmas in about 2 years' time, aren't they? Because it's just, I mean, it's going to be what? When's the last race going to be? 12th of December, is it? 5th of December? Something like
12th
that.
of December.
12th of
Correct,
December.
yeah.
I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, but you think about. I mean, what's it now? It's like that ain't long still. It's like the 25th of November now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I remember when the seasons used to finish in October, though. That was the thing, and it was all done by then.
Yeah, I mean, it's just prolonging the agony at the moment. I think now.
Yeah, it is. Everyone wants to see those new cars next year. That's the trouble as well.
Yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. It'll be something different anyway, and it will be a complete reset button because everyone will be brand new as well. So that's going to be good. Wait, it's dinner time! Dinner time, lads! Dinner time! What's he got?
Here we go.
Yeah, I kind of answered the thing at the wrong time. I've got my dinner going, the washing machine was going, the dryer was going. Managed to turn them off for a minute. I've got the dog jumping up and down, thinking that she's going to get some dinner.
Just an update for the people in your chat. Max has 9 wins and Lewis has 7, I think I've counted here. So the tiebreaker would go to Max for wins.
Ooh, nice, spicy.
How can there be a tiebreaker? I didn't think it was possible. Is that a possible thing?
It is. Right now the gap is 8 points.
No, it's 6 points.
Is it? Let me hold on. Let me see.
I'm sure it's less than 8 points now, isn't it?
Drivers, 3. Max has 351, and Lewis has 343. So 51 minus 43
It's
is
8. Yeah.
8. Yeah. So
For some reason, I thought it was 6.
Imagine
so we've got.
Imagine if the championship is won on those half points that they scored earlier in the year.
I know.
That
I
would
kind
be-
of wish that only one of them scored half points because
Yeah.
that would be more interesting.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Let me see what.
I think
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting confused. I think it would have been 6 points if Lewis got the fastest lap at
Yeah. That's true.
Jet.
Correct. Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I've got confused there. I knew I heard saying about 6 points, but because Max ended up getting the fastest lap, didn't he? So
Yeah.
Mhm. Interestingly enough, too, the constructors is only 5 points of a difference. So that battle will also be extremely close.
Yes, indeed.
I think actually Red Bull have actually got a chance at the constructors.
I think they do too, and I think they have a more complete, not a more complete team, but I think they have a better shot with Max and Sergio than I think Mercedes has kind of been using Bottas as a guinea pig in some of these races, like the Qatar race. Like they let his tire just blow out for reasons unknown, but like that really cost them in the constructors.
It wasn't for reasons unknown. It was so that they knew when Lewis's tire would blow out, or like how far they could push Lewis's tire before his one blew out.
That's what I suspected, but I didn't want to say anything too controversial on Hookster Talks.
But yeah, it clearly was though. They pushed his car to see how far they could push Lewis's car.
Yeah, there was no logistical reason for them to leave him out other than that. I agree, Jamie. I think that's what happened.
Yeah. Yes, Bella. Right, leave me alone.
Oh, who's the pup?
She's not a puppy. She's a very annoying dog.
Oh. Yeah, she looks very annoying as she's trying to kiss your face.
Right, Bella, down.
Yeah, I got one of those annoying dogs right here, Jamie.
Yeah, look at it.
Caged up.
Cage.
In a cage.
Hey, listen, in my defense, if she was out of the cage, she would be doing shit like this.
Poor
So-
thing.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
that's
her
why
face,
she does stuff like that, because she's in a cage. She's
face.
protesting.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Well, anyways, Dave, I'm actually going to head off.
Okay,
I got some other things to do. So, hello and goodbye to the world. I'll see you next time on Hookster Talks. Jamie, have a good day. Enjoy your. It looks like you were having some kind of a meatball pasta dish. Not exactly sure what you've concocted there, but it looks edible. Dave, keep waxing that head. You look beautiful.
I will.
And see you later, everyone.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later, dog.
Well, I better let you eat your dinner, Jamie, because better get that down, you mate.
Yeah, I suppose so. But Amy's just coming in doing that. Plates. Hello.
Hello. Tell her she's live on YouTube to millions of people right now.
Hi, Amy, just live on YouTube at the minute to the world with all your noise. She don't know whether she gave me that look of I don't know if to believe you or not.
I get that
Would
a
you
lot.
like to be on YouTube? Are you sure? Yeah. Look, turn around a minute. I come in here to go away from you, and then you come in here. Well, go as not to disturb you. Hey.
Get up, get out.
Bella, move.
Let him move.
It's all gone wrong here, Dave. Oh, I can give myself special effects backgrounds.
Nice. Nice.
This is what the people at YouTube want to see.
Exactly. Yes. I like it.
Some of these look really scary.
Well, that one's pretty bad. Oh my god.
I know that's your favourite one, Dave.
Oh yes, I do like that one. Oh no, stop it now, stop it. No, no, no. Shield me, shield me.
Worst thing is I don't have to take them off again. Oh God. There we go. Well, that's better. So what else has been going on, Dave?
Not a lot. Same old snizzle, same old snizzle. I'm broadcasting on a PC with a dodgy fan right now. It could blow up at any minute, but I'm just devoted to my fan, so I have to keep going. It sounds like one of Jeremy Clarkson's old tractors, to be honest, right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I had a PS4 like that.
Oh yeah. They are bad. I'm hoping it's just the fan because HP £150 to he sent it to him to fix it. Unbelievable. So I said no, I'm just going to buy myself a fan and do it myself, and hopefully it'll fix it.
Just to send it to him?
Yeah, £150 to send it to him, and then they'll sort it out and send it back to me. I went, no, thank you.
Oh. There must be like a local computer shop somewhere.
Yeah, there probably is, but yeah, there probably is, but it's just
cleaning thing.
Yeah, it probably is, but it's just the PC when it starts up says that the fan's defective, so I'm just going to replace the fan and see what happens.
Oh, fair enough. God, maybe just turn the light on. It's like illuminated me.
I know. You do look very weird now. You look like you just been dropped off in a spaceship.
Find a bit of a more neutral background. There we go.
Ah, he's in a studio now. And that's professional. That's professional. I like that. In a studio.
Yeah, the Friends studio.
I should get one of those for here instead of keep looking at my bloody 2018 calendar.
It's like it looks small on my phone. I can't see it.
Yeah, it's a calendar from 2018. That's a racing. I'm just trying to point my finger at it. That's a racing.
Now. Is that
racing driver.
Jordan?
No, a lot of people think it is, but no, it's Valerie Chasson. She used to race a few years ago in like GT and stuff like that. But she stopped racing now. But she was giving out those calendars, so I said, yeah, I'll have one because I'm your greatest fan. And she's never spoke. She sent me a calendar and she's never spoken to me since. Can't imagine why. Hey, I like that one. That's trippy, man. That reminds me of the 70s.
That's your dog. Right. I don't even know why I come on here.
Neither do I.
What other fan messages have you got, Dave? Let's have a look. Can I get on there?
I've got Scott saying, Dave, please can you help me? I'm going crazy. Well, that sounds good. I like that. Boris Johnson mentioned Peppa Pig in his speech. Oh, I know. I did see that speech. Well, sort of, where he lost his place. I mean, he's just a complete idiot, isn't he? He really is. And he's in charge of the country.
Well, he's
the figurehead, I should say. Yeah, he's not actually in charge because we all know that's the people behind the scenes that are in charge. He just, sits there and pretends, really, isn't he?
Matthew says, I dare Mercedes to let Karen Horner win.
Yes.
Uh,
I love the fact that he was pulled up in front of the stewards for, what was it? Something that he said, wasn't it? Unsportsmanlike conduct or something. I thought that was funny. Are you okay?
yeah. Yeah, it is gonna be close, but as I was saying before, I think Lewis is gonna win it, and he's gonna go on about it forever.
Yeah, well, of course he's going to beat Michael Schumacher's streak, then, isn't he? Unfortunately, so in that regard, I don't want him to win it because obviously he's 36 now. So next year I can't see him winning the championship because I think due to age. So I'm hoping that he doesn't win it purely for the fact he doesn't beat Michael Schumacher because I actually never thought that record would be broken, not in sort of this lifetime, but he's getting close to it. So yeah, not good.
I just don't like every time he opens his mouth.
I know. I know. It's not good, is it? It's not good.
I think because Max could win it this year, and he'd be like, "Oh yes, I won the championship," in a Dutch voice rather than whatever.
Yeah, I know, and that would be it, wouldn't it? But
yeah, literally be it. He'd just be like, "Yeah, I won it. It was difficult."
But Lewis, straight after the race, he'd have to
bang on now. The stars aligned, and then aliens come and probed him and made it possible.
Exactly. Yeah, he'd have to straight after.
Every single week
Yeah.
was the hardest week of his life, and he almost died trying.
Yeah, I know. And then straight after the race, he'd have to go and start another clothing line, and it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just I can't deal with him. I can't deal with him. Every race now, after the race, he's like pretending that he's like on his deathbed.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It was tough. It was tough, but I do it for the children. Fuck off.
Yeah, not good. His public image is not the greatest right now, I must admit.
can't remember who it was who's last week just said basically everyone hates him. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I know Clarkson done his usual piece on him again last week. But
Yeah.
he was just basically saying, you know, you can't like the guy. You can't.
Well, no, you can't. You can't. And it's just hypocritical when he's going on about saving the planet while he's, jetting around to all these different Grand Prix circuits. That doesn't quite work, does it?
Yeah, he was somewhere else this week. I see it earlier on. I can't remember where he's gone this week.
Yeah.
But I was hoping it was from as far away from F1 as possible. But he'll be back.
Yeah. Not good.
Who won on Monday?
Who do you think?
Well, I take it Joseph 3677
Yeah,
777.
that was the one. That was the one, Jamie. And he did me over. He did me over. I'd almost run out of fuel. Yeah, and all he had to do was cross the line in front of me, and I would have crossed the line just behind him with just enough fuel to spare. He got to the line, he slowed down deliberately, so I had to pass him and do another lap, and I ran out of fuel. I know. And do you know what he said? He sent me a message afterwards on Facebook saying, "I'm really sorry about that, but I succumbed to peer pressure." Unbelievable. I won't forget that, Harry, I'll tell you. Unbelievable.
That is rather funny.
Well, the thing was, I started the race on Rich Mix, and I completely forgot to turn it down. So I went in, because, it's Monaco, so it's only one pit stop. I went in for my pit stop, and then I went, oh, yeah, fuel, I better look at that. And it was 6.5 laps down on fuel. I went, oh, crap. But I thought, well, no, hang on, I've still got, 20 laps to go, so it's Monaco, no one can pass you. So I just put it in lean, and I should be all right towards the end, because Joe's going to finish one lap ahead of me. So I worked it out. I should just be about a lap down on fuel. And I was, and I had it mapped out perfectly, Jamie. I just had to slow down a little bit on that lap that Joe was finishing on, so I could save on fuel. Yeah. And I was literally just going into low fuel mode as we were coming around the final corner to do the start and finish line. And then the plum goes and slows down, and I have to pass him because he's literally stopped on the track. There's nothing I can do. I can't just sit there, so I've got to go past him. And at that point, literally, as soon as I crossed the start and finish line, I went into low fuel mode. I went, unbelievable. Yeah. That's just his revenge for Russia. That's all it is. Russia, mate. I tell you. Russia. He never forgets that. Funny. He mentions that pretty much every week now about Russia, so it's definitely traumatised him.
That is true.
Definitely traumatised him.
Do you know where the race is on Monday?
No idea, mate. No idea. Well, I think he just makes them up now, doesn't he? Because he says it's going to be 1 week and then we change it and go somewhere else. So I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, I can race this Monday anyway.
Oh, that's good. It's bound to be somewhere crap then.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bound to be somewhere crap.
Well, it can't be Japan. We've had that.
Yeah.
Can't be Monaco.
Actually, I've got Singapore in my head. I think it might be Singapore. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I heard you mention it last week. Yeah, might be Singapore.
Oh.
Well, it's not too bad. It's not. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. At least it's not Vietnam.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I can see now why they pulled the Vietnam Grand Prix, because it's fucking awful.
Yeah, exactly. As I said earlier in the stream, the bloke who actually sorted out the money is now in jail. So well done.
Is he really? I didn't even
Yeah,
know that.
yeah. The bloke who sorted out all that track, he's now in jail, I think, for fraud or something like that. And the track now is almost completely gone. There's just like a tiny bit of grandstand left because it was only a road circuit anyway. So it was always like Monaco. They
Yeah,
adapted it back to the road again afterwards, and it's almost completely gone now. There's just a tiny bit of grandstand left and like one little tiny sausage curb, and that's it. The whole of the rest of the circuit's gone, completely gone.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
Nah.
But I thought it was more like to do with that they just played the F1 2020 game. Thought, well, we can't drive around the track. What we'll do is we'll play it on here and then we'll see what it's like. And they played it and they went, this is the worst thing I have
worst track ever.
Ever. Yeah.
That's probably what they did, actually. They probably did that. Yeah, went, no, not happening. Not happening.
I think they just went, they must have just gone on a simulator and just gone, what is this? I'd rather play Mario Kart.
Exactly. Exactly. I just don't get it. I mean, who puts a roundabout on a Grand Prix circuit? I mean, we've got enough roundabouts in this country as it is, haven't we? You don't need them on a Grand Prix circuit. It's ridiculous.
Is that? Oh, that was the penis bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the penis bit. Yeah, that's it. Roundabout. Unbelievable. Oh dear. Right, well, I better go because otherwise this computer's going to blow up because it's making strange noises. So, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank you for being on the stream tonight, Jamie.
No worries.
You get on with your dinner, mate.
I will enjoy. My phone's going to die anyway. I've got like 5% battery left on my phone.
Okay, mate. No problems. So, you'll have to cut off, Jamie, because I can't cut you off, mate, because I'm streaming. Okay? So, you've got to press the magic button.
Problem.
So, thanks very much, everyone. And to Jamie, special guest tonight. I do like the psychedelic colours. Well done.
I think I have to turn it off. There we go.
There we go, everyone. That was Jamie from the Elite Racing League. Let's go back to my camera now. Which isn't letting me go on there because I'm on a messenger call. Come on, give me my camera back. I know you can still hear me, everyone. Oh, it looks like I've glitched it, unfortunately, and it's not going to give me my camera back. Wait a minute, deactivate. What about activate? Will that do it? Ah, that's done it. That's done it. Okay, we're back now. We're back. Okay, so I'd just like to say thanks everyone for watching tonight. Yes, we've had Dominic, Orlando and Jamie in the chat live on Hookster Talks. And of course, we've had Mr. TB Bear as well. Yeah, little wave from TB there. Little wave from TB. Thanks to everyone in the chat tonight. Did I miss any comments? I don't think I did. Scott says, take care, Dom. And yeah, so thank you to Scott, to Matthew D'Souza. And I think that was the only two in the... Yes, it was. Thanks to both of you two. And of course to our special guest tonight on Hookster Talks. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And hopefully there'll be more videos if my computer hasn't blown up by then. Hopefully. Hopefully, anyway. We can only hope. Now I've got to work out how to switch the stream off. Which I always don't know how to do it. No. Oh, there it is. It's that button there. Thank you, everyone. Awesome as always. I'll catch you in the next video. There is a video tomorrow. I already uploaded that about 3 days ago. So there is a video tomorrow. Yes. So whether the PC blows up or not, it doesn't matter. There is a video tomorrow. So there you go. So thanks. And hopefully I'll be back for the All Seasons on Sunday. If the computer holds out. It should do. It's only got a couple more days to go. And then hopefully on Sunday, I can replace this CPU fan and we'll be good to go. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone.